Hello, my name is Min Nhật Thái, and this is my presentation for 7-1 Final Project Part 1. So, for game specialization, we have many specialization in video game, and I chose to be a game programmer. I used to play a lot of video game, and most of them are FPS and world strategy. For the FPS game, I love to play Counter-Strike, Crossfire. Crossfire is a very famous game in Asia country, and there are a lot of people still playing it right now. The last FPS game are sort of fun. For the world strategy game, I used to play the 2000, Age of Empire, and Cossack. Cossack is my most favorite world strategy game. So to prepare for my future, I look at the job both by some famous video game publisher. So some of them are Nintendo, Electronic Arts, Sony Corporation, Microsoft Corporation, Bandai Namco Entertainment, and Activision Blizzard. So some of the common knowledge and skill that many video game companies require the candidate need to know some language that are widely used in game programming, such as C and C++. The candidate need to have gameplay experience. That means they know how to play video game or they did play video game before. The candidate also need to be familiar with the game engine like Unreal Engine and Unity. They also need to have effective communication because when working in a big video game company, they need to work with other people, so they must have an effective communication. They also need to have at least 2 years of experience in game programming. Why this? I choose to specialize in game programming because I love video game and I also love programming. So revealed cause that influence my selection. So because I am studying game design and development, so I took classes in graphic design and programming. For graphic design class, I did enjoy the graphic design, but it's like that I'm not good at graphic design and I don't have like much passion in graphic design. For the programming, so I did very well in programming classes, and I gonna study programming more. So even though if I don't work at the game programmer, so I can work as a software developer. So after taking a self-assessment, so I know that I'm not good at graphic design, and I gonna do programming because I am still a student, so I don't have much experience and skill in game development. So I took some fundamental class in programming language like Python, C Sharp, C++, And I also use Unreal Engine to create some basic game for my previous class. So I still have a lot of weakness that I need to improve, but the most two area that I need to improve or I need to learn about game engine. So for this degree, so I use Unreal Engine to create the projects in my class, but Unreal Engine is very hard for me to learn as a beginner. So after I finish this degree, I gonna study Unity, and after I have experience, I gonna come back and study Unreal Engine again for the second witness that I need to improve. So because my English is not my first language, so I need to improve my communication skill because if I want to work for a big company, I need to talk or collaborate with other team members. So how to improve my business? I'm gonna start to develop my own video game so I can put it into my portfolio. I also taught online courses in game development, and many of the online courses are available in Udemy with an affordable price. And I also practice my English speaking because most of the video games that I play are outdated, so I need to connect with game community to obtain information about the game market and the current technology. Some of the useful game communities are Gamasutra, Kotaku, IGM, and GameSpot. So what I am going to do after graduation? So because most of the things that I learned in the classes are pretty basic, so I need to continue to learn and to improve myself. So I am going to continue to learn about programming, and if I don't work as a game programmer, so I can work as a software developer. So I also need to build my portfolio by making some simple game that I gonna show it to the employer in the future. For my project, so I have done two projects so far. So the first one is called Dogcoin. This is a simple video game that I created by using Unreal Engine, that the player control the main character to look for the treasure. So the main character will use a metal detector, and when the metal detector is close to the treasure, it will give a signal. So for the second game, is it the Call of Lulu? This is the two-side roller game that I work with my team member, and my role is the programmer. Okay. So that is all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.